Hey everyone, this is Sinjo here. I had a lot more fun than I thought I would playing Blazblue Cross Tag Battle, and I had a blast messing around in training mode and labbing stuff up. So I felt like doing a little video based on what it was that I found with Chie Yukiko in this game. This video is more for people who don't have any experience with the Persona cast from the previous games, and people who just literally didn't have the time to lab the game or the patience. If you already know how to play this game and the characters, this video isn't really for you because it's just little tidbits that I found. Such as which hits lead into what hits, what's jump cancelable, what has juggle potential, what might be nice places to put assists, you know, different things that you can use to help you figure out how you might want to build your combos or play your characters. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started. So for starters, one fun thing I noticed was that Yukiko's Miragi, her quarter circle back B move, it hits low. Not sure if it did that in the previous games, I really can't remember, but hey, Blazblue Cross Tag, it's a new game. Just keep that in mind whenever you're making an offense. For the ones that are starting from scratch and never played Yukiko in any of the previous games, it's good to note that her quarter circle forward move, her Agi, the second phase when there's an explosion, you can hold the button to delay when it comes out. So you can hold it as long as you want until you let it go or you get hit. So another fun thing to note about Yukiko's Miragi, specifically her quarter circle back V version of Miragi, is that she can pick up and get full conversion in the combo with some of her fastest normals. So back A, neutral B, and crouching C. Like all that stuff is going to lead into something, but you have to be close enough to be able to connect with it. Yukiko can attack with her Persona by using her neutral light attack or her neutral A. And much like all the other Persona characters, after you attack with the Persona, there's a bit of a pause where you can input another command. So you can basically make the Persona do the same type of neutral attack again, a special move, or a super. But it looks like you can only do about 2 neutral actions and then a special. After that, it's just going to reset from the original position in front of her. Yukiko's jumping C doesn't seem to have any overhead properties, but if you're close enough, it might be able to cross up. Yukiko does have some jump cancelable normals. Her first and second back A allow her to jump cancel on hit or block. Her third back A lets her jump cancel only on hit. Her crouching C lets her jump cancel only on hit, and all of her crouching Bs only let her jump cancel on hit. She can throw her fans with the B button in this game, but she can't throw them at varying speeds like she did in previous Personas. She can space out her double throw if she delays pressing the B button the second time. She has different angles that she can throw the fans at just like the previous game, so on the ground, she has a down back B, a down B, a down forward B. In the air, she has a back B, a neutral B, and a forward B, all that throw at different angles. From what I've seen so far, most people can convert into damage off of their normal throws, and Yukiko can do the same. She can get combo damage from her quickest normals, so back A, run up crouching A, and crouching C. But she can also special cancel into things like Miragi or her super, so keep that in mind. Another fun thing to note about Yukiko's normals, her third back A and her second neutral A force a grounded state on airborne opponents. So if you have them high enough, you can actually relaunch with crouching A, but sometimes it's just easiest to do some type of Miragi like EX Miragi. This can definitely open up her options if she's able to get a good anti-air with either of those normals, or if she's able to hit the right assist at the right time. If you don't mind spending meter, using EX Agi or Miragi are good ways to extend your combos. It isn't too hard to get a relaunch if you're using it, you just have to get the timing right. In this game, Yukiko does not have Fire Break anymore, which was that one move that would let her boost the very next fire attack she would do to make it unblockable. But she does still have Fire Boost, which is where she sacrifices a bit of health so she can permanently raise the damage of all of her fire-based attacks. And you do that by performing down down the button. So down down and A is going to bring it up 1. Down down B and C both bring her fire boost up by 2 levels. and C is basically a quicker recovery version because you're using meter. And this applies to supers as well as assists, which is really nice because Yukiko has 2 fire-based assists. The best thing about it that I like in this game is her Phoenix assist, which is forward assist, gives you a free level of fire boost every time it's used. Because if you notice at the beginning of the move, she does fire boost before she even throws out the Phoenix. So in a way, I feel like it gives you a much more practical way of trying to get higher levels of fire boost because you don't just have to give up ground to try to sneak those in now. She can get some really nice damage with a high level of fire boost. About 3k somewhere around for like a raw Maragi, and somewhere around 8.4k for a raw Agidyne, which is her quarter circle forward super. So I feel like it's worth attempting sometimes, but it depends on who you're fighting against. I'm not going to show all the different levels of her fire boosted attacks in this video because it would be too long, but I'm going to do that in a separate video once I finish the Chie one, right after I do this one. So check out this next footage of Dia, or Die, depending on your pronunciation, and tangent, don't trust me in terms of pronunciations because I've literally been the guy to go to a taco bus and ask for chicken like, "Hey yo, give me that polo." So please don't quote me on any of it. But anyway, with Dia, you're basically completely projectile invincible from what it looks like. It just blocks the attacks outright. So I haven't tested it with all the characters, but it looks to work similar to the previous Persona fighters, where if you threw some type of projectile where it completely left your body and continued to travel, usually Yukiko's Dia would be able to cancel it out or completely negate it. But if it was something where it was still attached to the person's body, it would beat out Dia outright and give you a counter hit where you can get a full punish. Another fun thing to note is that she's also invulnerable to throws. Just keep all this stuff in mind because it might save you in a pinch, but try not to rely on it too much. One of the last little tidbits I wanted to talk about has to do with Yukiko and her partner's assist placement. Now this is more personally for me with working with the Yukiko Chie team, but the best places that I've seen seem to be with crouching C into some type of special, usually Maragi, or some normal version of Agi, usually at a distance where I might luckily hit a neutral A combo, go into Agi, and then usually Chie's like long range assist, I want to call it, just dragon kick. And if I time it properly and space it, I usually can get a little bit more bang for the buck with me getting a confirm. One of the last things I've been working on with Yukiko, specifically with the Yukiko Chie pair, are trade-offs into Chie after I hit a confirm with Yukiko. Because similar to the previous Personas, at least from what I've seen from playing both game franchises, Yukiko's combos are kind of lackluster when you compare it to like maybe the rest of the cast. So I was working on ways where I make a confirm, let me just trade off to Chie and let her finish the combo. And for the ones that aren't familiar or who are, just getting into the game because it's new, when you go and you do an assist and you hit the tag button during that assist, you can keep that character in to finish up what you're doing or go for a mix-up. And Chie has great combos once the person's off their feet, so she makes for a really good character to trade off to and finish for other characters like Yukiko who don't really specifically focus on combo damage, but more on spacing and setups. Well, that's going to be about it for this video on Yukiko and Blazblue Cross Tag. For the ones that did take the time and watch it all the way through, I really do appreciate it. It means a lot because these videos take some time to do, and they're really annoying to edit, to be honest with you. For the ones that do have tips of your own, definitely feel free to put it in the comments below and let me know what's up, because I know I haven't found everything with this character, and there's some stuff I literally just didn't feel like doing without full training mode, like messing around with resonance or doing stuff with a lot of meter. I'm definitely going to finish the Chie video next because it's already almost done, and I'm playing around with the idea of doing Ruby Weiss because I really do enjoy that team, but everybody seems to have a pocket Ruby, so it's up in the air if I'll do it or not. Guaranteed, if Taokaka or Yuzuriha make it in here, I'm definitely doing videos on them because I love those characters. And if you guys really did like this type of video and you want to see more of it, Just let me know with those comments and likes, because if I get enough support for certain characters, teams, or even different games, I don't mind putting in the time of day to build something else like this. I just need to have the right type of support to make it worth it. But outside of that, I really do appreciate all the time you guys have given me. And as always, thanks for giving me your time of day.